cat, and I finished some really neat sets of kitty cat tails and ears, and I'm going to show you how to wear and put together your products once you get them. And before I do that, I had someone ask me in email and, well, on Facebook too, if I'm a Neko in real life. And yes, I am, as much as I can be. I don't wear my ears full time like a lot of people, well, a few do. But I have found that I am very happy when I have my ears on. So when I'm down or something, I put my ears on, and often a tail, and then I feel a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and start and show you the two different ears we have for the kitty cats. These are different than the fox or the wolf. And this is a lovely set that I just made for Sneko. And I found out that in America and Japan, Neko or Neko is said in two different ways. So it's like in America, they call it a Neko, and in Japan, it's a Neko. So I think she's going by Sneko, and I hope it's right. But she's a really awesome singer, and she goes to all the American conventions. So I feel very privileged to make her Neko ears and tails. This is the type 2 kitty ears, which is a little bit different because they've got a curve. And this is the type 1, and they're a little more flat. But all the ears you get from me, you can take off the headband, and they have holes on the side, the two sides. So it's just a regular little barrette, and you open it up and put it in the hole, and then you can slide it into your hair, and you can actually curve the ear then, and it has more shape. So personally, I like to clip my ears in, but there's also the headband if you want to do it that way. And basically you can get those barrettes from like the grocery store or something like that. They're about like $4.50 in any color you want. Or you can get them from me when you order your ears, and I'll give them to you for $1. One of the most important things to have is a baby brush. These are really easy to get, really soft, and when you first get your ears and tails, they're going to be kind of matted from the packaging, so you really need to brush them a little bit and pull the fur out, and it turns really fluffy and pretty. And now you've got a very nice fluffy kitty ear compared to the other one that's still kind of matted from the packaging. And when this is in your hair, the fur is so fine, it'll mix with your hair, so it really looks like it's part of you. By the way, I'm wearing my lynx ears, and these are my personal ears. I don't usually make lynx ears, but if you like them, you can special order them. Okay, here we get to packaging. Taking the tail out the packaging, you will see a little metal clip right there coming out the tail. And this is one of Sneko's other tails, and I haven't really brushed it out too much. But the kitty tails are a little bit thinner than the fox and wolf tails. So it's actually good to fluff it out and actually brush against the fur so it really ends up fluffy. And then just give it a really good shake. and then it's ready to go. If you want it to keep its form really well, hairspray it with some really light hairspray. Don't use the extreme hold that's going to turn into concrete. But just light stuff, and it'll stay into its form. And you can wear it to a convention or wherever all day long, and it'll keep its shape pretty well. To clean it, just use a damp cloth. I would not recommend putting this in the washing machine. It'll probably destroy it. My tails, half of the sewing is done with a sewing machine, and the other half is by hand. So there's actually a lot of work into these. So when you get your tail, you'll have the little metal clip, and you'll have this weird thing. It looks very strange. It has a little buttonhole here, but there's no buttons, right? What you do is you put this part against your back inside your jeans. So it's kind of a padding. And then you slip the clip into that. And the clip goes over the back of your jeans. So that's one thing we found, that when we were testing the tails just with the clips, it was really poking us now and then and just wasn't comfortable. So we developed this padding that goes on the inside of your jeans. And you can wear these with skirts or anything else. I just usually wear it with jeans because it's just really sturdy. But you can wear it with dresses. Just pin it. You can pin this on the inside, and then it'll hold and it'll feel comfortable. So that's how that works. Now we do have little decorations, and this is a special one I made for Sneko. It's 2 little hearts, and it has a little elastic at the back. So I slip that inside the clip, and then I have my little pad on. And it holds really well. And when you walk, the tails do wag with your natural movement, because we have a flexible core inside, and that's another reason why it's not really a good idea to immerse this in water, because the inside parts are not cloth. There's metal and plastic, and you really just don't want to have something rest inside your tail, because that's kind of nasty. So that's her black tail. Now, most of you, when you get your tail, it will have a simple cover, which will look like a little bandana. And see, it has the little elastic piece as well, and 2 elastic Velcro pieces. So just like the other decoration, you put the elastic around the clip, wrap it around the tail, and then you put the Velcro together. And this is what your cover will look like. And when it's against your jeans, it looks really cute. And it's also good to have like a long shirt, so that you can kind of have your shirt over to the top part. So it actually looks like it's coming out. And with Sneko, she is a strawberry Neko. So I made this to look kind of like a strawberry dessert. And it's got little strawberries coming down. Now you can order bows in the accessories section. And these bows you can mold in any way you want, and they will move in different directions. This pink tail turned out really cute. So when she dances on the stage, it's going to wag around and bounce around and look really adorable. And of course, I did some stud work with her name, Sneko, and the O is the strawberry. A few other things I want to mention. Inside all the ears is wire on the sides, so you can pose them if you want to be a sad kitty or something, you know, or have your ear kind of transformed or bent or into a different direction. You can do that and it'll all bend back. And all the ears have that. And I also meant to mention, when you put the ears onto, clip them into your hair, often they'll slide. I mean, I've got really bushy hair, and when I straighten it, it ends up really flat hair, but either way, it kind of tends to slide even with the barrettes. This isn't the ears problem, that's just how hair works. So what I did is I wore my headband, and you can use the same headband that comes with the ears. So you wear the headband, and then when you clip in the ears, you do it in front of the headband. What that is doing is the headband is holding the hair in place. So when you move your head and stuff, nothing's going to slide. And then you can clip the barrettes onto that hair that's being held, and it'll stay all day long. A few other tips I would like to say. These tails are so comfortable to wear that you often forget you're wearing them. So don't accidentally go to the bathroom and drop yours in the toilet like I did. I didn't do it with this one, promise, Neko. I did it with my own. You can wear your tails while sitting. You just lift them up and kind of pull it to one side so it's kind of curved around you. But do not drive with your tail on. If you're the driver, that's kind of dangerous because there are hard parts like the clip, and if you're in an accident, it might hurt you. So just don't drive. Use your tails responsibly. Another problem that I came across is when I was shopping in the mall. My sister and I had our tails on, and we went into a clothing section that had like really tight areas where you kind of had to squeeze through, and some of the shirts pulled her tail off. And I don't know if she was just rubbing against it too much or what. So definitely be careful what kind of areas you're going in. The tails do stay on really well, but if it catches on something like clothing that you might be squeezing past, it's possible that it might fall off. There's ways to make sure that will never happen, and that is just taking some safety pins and pinning the padding to your clothing, or even, you know, the other decorations that are on the tail, you could pin to your clothing so it stays a little bit more secure, but you really shouldn't have to. But those are the only problems we've come across so far. This is a new company, so we're still developing and expanding. I have some bunny ears that I'm working on and aren't even in the store yet. And I also had some requests for sheep. So I have some sheep ears and tails that I'm working on, and bunny ears, and all kinds of cool stuff. I will be attending the conventions in Europe as soon as I get some stock built up. Sales through the store have been good. It's definitely starting to pick up, and word of mouth is good. So thanks everyone for sharing my videos and Facebook posts and pictures, and I just think it's just so fun to be a little Neko or Neko, depending on where you are. So that's it for today, and go ahead and look forward to my next videos. I plan on doing some on the brainwave ears and some accessories I have on those, and how they can be used in pet play. So that's always fun too. Thanks for watching. Bye.